obviously a lot of time has passed. And the one thing that I remember most is that feeling of having a steady job.
You keep saying this.
I know.
As an adult, that's really what you need
as an
to
actor,
have.
Absolutely. And I've had a weird career in life because I've never really had a regular job. That's the one thing that as like an adult man, that's kind of a weird thing to realize and talk about, especially if you want to have a family and you want that stable life for somebody. I've never had like that salary career.
You mean since like Even Stevens, pretty much?
Well, yeah, but even Stevens is not a normal job.
Right.
It's not a normal career, right? It's always been kind of this weird entrepreneurial, creative lifestyle, and though there's a lot of blessings and excitement with it, it's also just not a normal, steady path, right? That was that like one time in my life where it was like you got really used to waking up and going to a job every week, and then suddenly when it's over, it's like, oh shit, that's not gonna happen anymore. That whole family. I mean, it might happen again on another show, but even on another show, new people, new dynamics, new start. You know what I mean? So you get really comfortable having that regular, place to visit and people to see.
What was your next film set that you went to after Even Stevens?
Well, it's interesting because I never had. I did VIP, which is a Pamela Anderson show. I had like a little series, not series reg, but a recurring role on that.
Cool. I loved that show.
I did a bunch of weird stuff, but there was one. I actually left Even Stevens technically at our last season. I don't know if you guys even remember that.
No.
But
I think I might.
I booked a pilot called Hollywood Vice, and it was it was like an unscripted, improvised cop drama, which was so up my alley. I'm like, yeah, this is what I need. And Disney like agreed to let me out of the contract, but that was just to shoot the pilot.
Very un-Disney-like.
And if it got picked up, then
that was nice of them.
Yeah, I was free to go. And then of course it didn't get picked up, and so my contract just stayed. It wasn't like they actually released me yet because there was no need to release me until it actually got picked up. But they were going to release me and let me go, which was awesome. But no, it was a bunch of little guest spots and other stuff after that, but nothing steady and regular. So on to other things in life. But I forgot what that segue was about, but
no, that's cool. That's cool. What was your next job after Even Stevens?
Oh God!
Movie
after Even Stevens, it was probably just some commercial, or some co-star or guest star, or just probably something after that. It's one of those things where
you don't remember, huh?
No, I don't.
That's
remember.
okay.
I don't remember.
I went to college.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I didn't do anything for a while. I'm trying to think what it was too. I think it is really hard to think about the milestones of your career sometimes.
Because a lot of the times are not milestones. It's just Tuesday.
A job.
It's just Tuesday. I go up and I do a mayonnaise. What are you shooting? A mayonnaise commercial.
But you're grateful for it too.
Did you do a mayonnaise commercial?
No, that's one of the only commercials I never did was a mayonnaise commercial.
What are the weirdest commercials you've done?
Oh Lord. God.
I feel like you still have a commercial look. I feel like fix your tooth, you're good to go. Mayonnaise commercial every day.
Bro,
oh God, I know.
After this podcast, we're gonna get you a new
The big
grill,
thing
bro.
is honestly, I'm just a doctor phobe. I hate white coats.
Well,
honestly,
then you better solve that problem.
I'm gonna have to do it myself. I'll figure out how to do it myself.
A good friend of mine died from bad teeth.
Yeah, I know.
True story.
Go get back and
infections in the mouth, but you're not.
It'll kill you.
You've had it looked at, and it's sort of
whatever. Yeah, I looked at it in the mirror. It looks fine. Yeah.
To each their own, my friend. To each my own. So basically that was the end of this. The thing was like Lewis and Ren reconnected. What?
Yeah, you gave her the boot.
I gave her the boot. I was like, bitch, get the fuck out.
Yeah, get out of the house.
I was like, don't let the door kick you on the way out.
Yeah.
By the way, all the outfits that we wore, oh my gosh, I don't know. Shia, people actually dress as us for Halloween. Like, it's a thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, that Hawaiian cargo pant look is iconic now.
It is, truly. Like, people know that, like, are you dressed as Louis Stevens with the hair? And, yeah, the cargo pants. And I remember that the reason they were dressing him like that, right, was because it was like a comedian or something, right? Like they wanted him to kind of look like just sort of.
Well, it was a goofy look for sure.
He's just kind of
but-
goofy.
Yeah, I don't know if it
I thought it was rooted in some comedian.
might have been. I can't recall.
Yeah, but he made choices. I mean, look, the thing about Shia from a very early age was that he was such. I mean, I think he was always destined for great things, right? Like,
Yeah, well, he definitely made bold and broad choices for a young dude. Well, and that's what I was talking about. It's like, God, you guys are so young. Like, it's hard to see myself, and because it's been like so much time has passed, but to see you guys was like, wow, Christy, you were like such
baby?
a little baby.
I was a baby.
It's wild. It's really wild, and Shia too. Like, damn. But that's how I still remember you guys. That's what always happens, though. It's like when you see your relatives, and you will, no matter how old you get, you will always be, the little nephew or the little niece or whatever it is.
Yeah, my nephew. Yeah, my nephew's like 21 or something.
Yeah, but he's still 13 to
Went
you.
to the army and whatever. But it's like, he's still my still a little scrawny kid.
It's really wild. But
Actually, yeah, I definitely felt that way about Shia when he grew halfway through production to like 6 foot something. And,
crazy. I don't know if it was quite 6 feet, but he
dude,
he
he's
grew
so,
a ton.
he's tall, no?
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking not like during production. He didn't grow to 6 feet.
He was taller than
He wasn't taller than me at the
He
end of the
started to be
episode.
tall because the whole thing was that, I mean, look, when we started, he was so much shorter than me. And then by the end of it, I mean, he was taller, way taller.
By
than
first
me.
to second season, he was about the same height as you, wasn't he?
Dude,
Am I remembering
this
that right?
episode that we just watched, he was like at my shoulders.
That would actually be interesting to watch these episodes.
Yeah.
And kind of try to gauge where
the growth spurt
where the growth
happens.
spurts happened. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be like, oh, we must have taken a hiatus.
That's why we got Beans, because we needed someone who would not grow.
That's
yeah,
why.
exactly.
You made this show last, bro.
It's true.
Because it didn't age because of you.
65, baby. 65. We made it.
And I mean, you were part of our movie. So it's like if you had just been one of the characters that was in passing in the TV show, but no, they were like, no, Beans is coming to the island.
Well, you know what's funny? I was for our reunion. I was looking at some of our old posters to try to find something to put on the reunion poster. You are in more of the posters than I am.
Oh,
because he's a little kid.
No, he's the punchline.
Yeah.
You're the punchline in every poster I saw. I'm like, how the hell is
Shia
Beans?
was like originally the punchline, and then I think
Exactly.
once he got tall,
Yeah.
he
It was
realized,
kind of the two of us. We
Yeah.
kind of had like a Batman and Robin kind of dynamic.
Oh my God.
there
Oh,
at the
yeah.
end, for sure.
they were inseparable.
I'm like, wait, how am I a part of this family? And actually, you know what's funny is in some of those photos, we weren't even together when we took them. Actually,
that's right.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
And I can realize, I'm just superimposed in this shit
Oh,
right
I was
now.
too. It was by my. I
was
did the
it?
photo shoot by myself. Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was just all these random different props.
Yeah.
and then they just had me try about 30
Man,
of them,
you
30
got-
different things on, and they landed.
You're
on
always
the-
in the front of in front of everybody, popping out from like below the screen with a pineapple on your head or some
oh,
shit.
yeah, that's right.
Thankfully,
with like
I
a
had the
hula skirt
pineapple.
on.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I had the pineapple on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
I think this was a good episode.
it was
I hope
fun.
you guys enjoyed it. We are. I think so far this has been fun.
Yeah.
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 So far, it's like it's interesting how each of these brings up different memories for us.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's a lot to think about. Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Even More Stevens podcast. For full episodes, check us out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get podcasts. Do you want more of us in your life? Well, then join our Patreon today. Link is in the description.